Buongiorno, Jaycationers. We are here in Rome, Italy. I just want to show you guys how to use the bus system here. Hey, Mari, so you definitely got to take the bus when you're in Rome, huh? What's up, Jaycationers? We're here on the train from Florence to Rome. It's just under 2 hours. We're pulling up to Rome Tiburtina, but we're getting off at Rome Termini. Since I'm traveling with a group of 7, we're gonna get a car to pick us up and take us to the Airbnb. It's really hot out here, so it's in the 90s, so I want to make it as comfortable as possible for everybody to get from Airbnb to Airbnb. Okay. We'll see you at the Airbnb. Buongiorno, Jaycationers. We are here in Rome, Italy. The last time I was back here in Rome was 2015 when I first started vlogging and doing travel videos around Jaycation. So we're only here for a day before we go to France. So I want to make this an action-packed vlog and kind of help tourists like you or a traveler like you get around Rome the most economic way possible, because Rome is it is a walking city, but when it's hot, especially in July and August, if you go during tourist season, it's really hard to walk from place to place in this humidity and this heat. So you got to find ways to get around, and the metro system isn't like cities like Barcelona where you know you can get on the metro in Barcelona and get anywhere. Only 2 lines here, and sometimes you got to walk pretty far depending on where you're staying. I just want to show you guys how to use the bus system here, and the bus system is the cheapest and most economic way to use it. First things first, we got to find a tabacceria, which is a tobacco shop, and get our bus tickets for 1 day. For the use of a bus and metro, we have to go to this tobacco shop and buy the tickets there, and then from the time you validate it, it's valid for 24 hours. So let's go. We're in the Airbnb right now. That is St. Peter's Square here in our room. Also, another thing is on a hot day, on hot summer months when you are traveling, remember to bring one of these hydro flasks around with you and stay hydrated, and then a small backpack sack so you can keep essentials such as like your phone charger or the water and other things you need like hats or maybe a small towel to wipe the humidity and the sweat away from you. Keeps it light, you're not bringing too much stuff. So yeah, let's head off and venture around Rome. Is that where you got our coffee this morning, man?
I got it from the coffee there in the bottle over there.
More likely than not, you'll have a bakery or a bar downstairs, maybe a street or 2 away from your apartment if you're staying at an Airbnb. So don't stress if you don't have coffee in your apartment. You'll find some downstairs right away. So all around the city, you'll find these tabaccerias. I remember when we were in Amalfi Coast, we had to get our bus tickets from a tobacco shop too. So we're gonna walk in here, grab a ticket for a day pass. So correction, the website I read it said it was €4, but it's actually €7 for the Metro Pass for 24 hours in a day. They've gone up, inflation. So once you get into the bus, there's always 3 validation machines, one in the front, one in the middle, and one in the back. Make sure you validate your ticket when you get in. So you'll see these bus stop poles right here with the yellow on it, and it'll also show you the route. So you just look out for those poles, and sometimes bus stops just look like normal street posts, but that's a bus stop. Alright, so that was quick. So you get in the bus. Now be aware, it's gonna get crowded in there. The bus drivers drive pretty fast, so it gets shaky, especially if you're standing up. And the air conditioning too. The air conditioning isn't that good. So this is the Largo di Torre Argentina Plaza on the way to the Pantheon. So I took Madi back here in 2015, but he's never seen the Pantheon yet. But he's watched all these YouTube videos, especially those videos where they show like walking the streets, and it's just a whole video of 2 hours of them walking the streets of a certain city. You've seen the Pantheon, right?
On YouTube.
Now he's actually in the city for a day, so we're gonna go check it out. Alright, so that was the Pantheon. It also is a basilica, huh? So you can go there and have a little prayer. Quiet time in there, no flash, but it's free. It's free to the public, so that's a really cool thing here in Rome that you don't have to pay. One less thing you have to pay for, right?
Yep.
Because you got to pay for your Vatican ticket, you got to pay for your Colosseum ticket.
St. Peter's Basilica.
St. Peter, yeah, all that stuff is all separate tickets. But here, you just walk in as long as you follow all the rules. Hey Madi, so you definitely got to take the bus when you're in Rome, huh?
Yeah.
It saves you some steps. You still got to do a lot of walking, but it gets you from place to place.
23 euros cheaper than the hop-on, hop-off bus.
Yeah, depending on which hop-on, hop-off bus you get. So as long as you know your way around, you can do the public transport. Google Maps is your best friend. I always say that, guys. Google Maps is my best friend. That's how I get around. So we just walked into the AS Roma store right next to the Colonna di Marco Aurelio column right there. We're headed towards the Trevi Fountain right now. Last time we were here in 2015, my dad didn't get to see it. It was under construction. So we just went to the Bershka and the Zara over here real quick. It is a little more expensive than it is in Spain because, like I said, in Spain you can get it for a lot cheaper because it's from Spain. Or not made in Spain, but like the company itself originates from Spain, so it's a lot cheaper over there. This mall is called the Galleria Alberto Sordi. Guy's setting up the floater.
That's a fake ass.
Madi was amazed by this guy floating in Prague. And now he saw that there's like a metal bar where you just like sit on.
Holding them up.
He's not happy about it. What a rip-off. So when it's really hot here in Roma, it's always a good idea to just hang out at a bar for a little bit, grab a couple brews, and take a breather at one of the bars over here. Now, if you sit down, they're gonna charge you more for table service. But you know what? It's like you're on vacation, so every now and then you gotta sit down and just relax. And we're right by Trevi Fountain. We're gonna go check out Trevi Fountain right now. But yeah, sometimes when it gets hot, you just gotta chill every now and then and have a beer, have a brewski. How's that cold one, Madi?
Good. Cool you off.
So it's almost afternoon here in Roma. This is how crowded Trevi Fountain is at this time of day, especially in the summer. It's really funny watching people pose, even though I was one person that just posed and then throw in the coins behind their backs for good luck. Man, throw it up.
It's there.
Alright.
You're supposed to throw it with your right hand.
I'm left-handed, baby! That is the wild and crazy Trevi Fountain. So many people, especially around this time of day. It's super hot, but you know, people are not gonna pass up a wishing well over here in Roma. It's the most famous fountain in the world, probably. That's a crowded Trevi Fountain. I gotta take Jello and Mom back, so you might see it here in the afternoon again. See that? You're on a public bus and you get a view like that.
Yep.
So we're waiting for the 64 bus to get us back towards the Vatican where we're staying. We're basking in the hot sun, so always remember to bring sunblock and apply sunblock, because right now I don't. I'm gonna be so dark if I'm not already. Yo, what's up, Jaycationers? So we're now here in Roma, Italia. We're in Rome. So we just went to Carrefour. We picked up a bunch of food and snacks. I just want to show you guys what kind of food we can pick up at a local Carrefour market. These are really good toffee wafers. We get these back home, but we got excited because we saw them here. These I get in Barcelona. This is like a funghi porcini ravioli. We can just heat this up in the stove. I got the rustici carne. Then I got Moretti IPAs. They come in 3-packs and it was like €3. There's this beer here called 86 Intense India Pale Lager. And then the Powerade is like a blood orange Powerade. Thought it was cool. Jello wanted a blue Fanta because it was blue. So we're gonna try the blue Fanta. Then you got this really cool Nesquik shake, chocolate shake. That's Jello. And then this is the Rana sauces that we use for our ravioli. And then we got some cold cuts. Porchetta, cold cut right here. Tagliatelle pasta. Got some bread. This is Forno Ludovico brand focaccia bread. And then we got this Amadori Alette di Pollo. It's got some spice to it, some chicken wings. And then some more focaccia. And we just got a bunch of fruits. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys what we got at a local Carrefour here in Rome, Italy. We're gonna eat all this stuff in 2 days. We're only here for 2 days, so. We're gonna check out Trevi Fountain and maybe the Spanish Steps and the Colosseum.
Yo, I see my name.
There you go. You made it.
I already made mine. Toby.
Jello and I and the parents are going to the Spanish Steps, and they're gonna find out that it's just a few steps. Ooh, people are gonna hate me for saying that. There's a lot of people around there too. All right, we're at the Spanish Steps, Marty. What do you think?
It looks the same 5 years ago.
Oh, you saw it like 5 years ago, huh? Duh. Mom was finally seeing it. Say it. Nakarating na ako sa Spanish Steps.
I finally made it to see the Spanish Steps.
And
It's so amazing.
and what else?
What else? It's hot.
What else? What is it? It's a stairway.
It's a stairway.
So since me and Jello are both Nike boys, you already know we gotta visit every Nike in every city we go to.
Let's hope the Rome one isn't a disappointment, because
I want something.
like the past ones we've been to,
It's been sad.
yeah, it's been rough.
It's probably the time of year that we've been, but hopefully I can find a Rome shirt. Like
Yeah, that would be sick.
not the soccer team, but like a Rome shirt. Alright guys, so it's nighttime, but we're here at the
round
Colosseum.
thingy.
Mom and Jello haven't seen it before, so we gotta show it to them, even at night.
Yeah, it looks pretty
It's
cool.
worth seeing. Alright, Marty, it's Spartan.
Are you entertained?
Man, yeah, we're here at night. I've never really walked around here at night. I've driven by it at night, but not walked here. It's cool. It gives you a different feel at the Colosseum. Alright, Jaycationers, we are back at the Airbnb after a long day around Rome, Italy. It's been a while since I vlogged here. It's been 4 or 5 years, so hopefully I gave you guys some new content and some stuff you can share for your travels in the future. If you have any comments or questions, please comment below. And also, please subscribe to Jaycation. Join the Jaycationers around the world and follow me through this voyage. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Arrivederci.